Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Nathan. Just want to say good afternoon, good evening to everyone both the East West Coast. If you guys are enjoying your day today here on Sunday, if you guys are also enjoying the weekend. And for this video today of what I want to talk about is predictions for tonight's WWE No Mercy live on the WWE Network and on pay-per-view. So let's go right into it. The link will be in the description down below. This is from WrestleReview.com, posted by Adam Martin for the website on the 24th of September 2017. It was posted today here on Sunday, the day of No Mercy. And let's go right into it. Um, and we'll go from bottom to top, starting with the kickoff show with one match. The first one is Apollo Crews taking on Elias Sampson. Um, to me, as much as I do want to see Apollo Crews win this one, I do think that Elias Sampson will win and get one over on Apollo Crews. I've been enjoying Elias Sampson's promos and his character on screen. He's very entertaining and very interesting as a character for the WWE. I just hope that the WWE does not derail Elias's momentum moving forward. And as far as Paul Cruz goes, I do like the whole storyline between him, uh, you know, Akira Tozawa, and also the other guy who's a African American wrestler who was the manager of the two. I think, which is kind of like a parody of the Big Baller brand of LeVar Ball and everyone else. But I do think that Elias Sampson will get the win tonight. It should get the win over Apollo Crews. If not, and if Apollo Crews wins, then hey, I'll be happy either way. But I do think that Elias Sampson will win tonight at No Mercy. And going on to the main card, we have the Cruiserweight Championship for the WWE. We have Neville the champion going against Enzo Amore. This match is 50-50. It could go either way. When you look at Neville, he's had a strong reign ever since he won the championship. The only one time that he's lost it was to Akira Tozawa the night before SummerSlam, which was on a Raw before SummerSlam during that week. And then Neville got back at SummerSlam, which I thought was a waste of time. And it was only, for Akira Tozawa, it was only for him to win a title, just to get people talking and for ratings, because Raw needed a strong, uh, you know, go home show heading to SummerSlam. So, um, you know, Neville is now the Cruiserweight Champion. He's going against Enzo Amore, who just came off of a feud with Big Cass, his former tag team partner, and he's going to be going for the Cruiserweight Championship. I do think it's possible that he can win tonight so that, Enzo Amore could get some momentum and have, the crowd behind him moving forward as well. Because, for the past couple of weeks, ever since he's been on 205 Live, he's been making the show a little bit more entertaining. And, now that he has, now that he's in the spot where he is, Enzo Amore could be the cruiserweight champion, and that could be big and huge for his career as well. I mean, I think that having him at 205 was, predictable in a way once he was going to be a singles competitor. But it's starting to work for him, in 205, and he's starting to become a hot commodity there. So, having him 205 Live has, really changed things for him. And as far as Enzo Amore's backstage antics go, that's just what happens backstage. In the ring and on the mic, he's very good at what he does. He could use a little bit more work on the mic skills and maybe a little more work on the in-ring wrestling. But I do think it's possible that Enzo Amore could win the Cruiserweight Championship tonight. I won't be surprised if Neville retains, but I won't be surprised if Enzo Amore wins the Cruiserweight Championship. So 50 between Neville and Enzo Amore for the Cruiserweight Championship. Next up we have is the WWE Intercontinental Championship. The Miz is the champion going against Jason Jordan, the son of Kurt Angle. Um, to me, this match is 50-52 because I can see it going either two ways. One, the Miz could win the Intercontinental Championship, well, actually, retain it, and that could cause Jason Jordan to get more upset and angry because for the past couple of weeks and I think months, he has been losing nonstop, and it's starting to get to him physically and mentally. And having Jason lose to the Miz would, I think, just make him lose control in a way. But if Jason Jordan wins, let's say for example he wins tonight, has the IC championship, goes on a big huge run, he starts to get cocky, he starts to get arrogant, he starts to get full of himself, and then he loses the IC championship to either the Miz or someone else, new competitor, whoever it is. Um, and then we see a side of Jason Jordan that people don't regularly see, and we see a side of Jason Jordan that Kurt Angle does not know, does not want to see at all. We see Jason Jordan starting to be, more angry, more upset, taking his frustrations out on other opponents that he's in with matches. And Kurt Angle, will probably confront, get up his face and say to Jason, like, "What are you doing? This is not how the Angle family does things," and then Jason Jordan will blindside Kurt Angle, attack him, and tell him, let him know, you're not really my dad at all. I was never your son. It was all just a scam, a lie, just to get ahead. And that is when we see the return of the wrestling machine, Kurt Angle, at WrestleMania in this match. So they may have a match. Jason Jordan and Kurt Angle may have a match, before WrestleMania. Like say, for example, at the Royal Rumble, and Jason Jordan gets the win because Kurt Angle wrestling his son gets to him mentally and physically too, and if when Kurt Angle loses to Jason Jordan, people will question if Kurt Angle still has it in him. Does the wrestling machine, does the Olympic gold medalist still have it in him? And that's when we have the match at WrestleMania next year. But I do think that it's 50-50 between The Miz and Jason Jordan for the Intercontinental Championship of WWE. I just think that for The Miz, he's already held that championship and he's had a good reign with it, time and time again. But I do think that they need to drop the belt, take the belt off Miz, and put on Jason Jordan, so that Jason can have a big run until I think January of next year. So 50-50 between The Miz and Jason Jordan for the Intercontinental Championship. Next up we have is Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. A match that can go 50-50 either way too. I mean, I think that for Bray Wyatt, he's already beaten Finn Balor on Raw before SummerSlam until Finn Balor exacts his revenge. So I think that for Bray Wyatt, another win here would get one over on Finn Balor. Though this feud, I think, between Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt is starting to get a little bit more stale, and they both need to move on to bigger and better things. So I think that tonight will be the final night that Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor face off. If not, I'm not going to really care anymore. I think that they need to start moving Finn Balor more to the Universal Championship scene, because Finn Balor is longer due for a rematch. I mean, he didn't lose the championship. He had to he was stripped of the title after he was injured at SummerSlam last year. So yeah, but the match between Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt is 50-50. Next up we have is WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose champions going against Sheamus and Cesaro. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose will win this match tonight and retain their tag team championships over Sheamus and Cesaro, causing their next feud to be against, I think, the Revival. Whether it's, or maybe it's not them. If not another tag team, I think that Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are in for a nice long reign as tag team champions until they lose it to the next top team, which could be the Revival or someone else. But I've been enjoying Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose as tag team champions for Raw. As far as Sheamus and Cesaro go, I think that their tag team stable has gone a little bit, stale. And I do think that maybe WWE should at least split them up and have them go separate ways for their careers. But that's just me. Though I do see Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose as champions, defeating Sheamus and Cesaro for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Next up, we have is the WWE Raw Women's Championship Fatal 5-Way match. Alexa Bliss, champion, versus Nia Jax, versus Sasha Banks, versus Emma, and versus Bayley. I will say this: whoever wins this match will pin Emma, and Emma will take the fall. Not Sasha, Bayley, Nia Jax, or Alexa Bliss, because Emma, she really hasn't been getting a lot of momentum as of late for the cruiserweight division, not cruiserweight, excuse me, Raw, Women's Championship division, and it's disappointing as well because WWE, I don't think they know what they're doing with her, in my opinion, because Emma is a beautiful woman. She's a great talent. She is wonderful in the ring, which is great. I do think that the incident with Emma, with the whole store thing, kind of ruined her momentum, and WWE did not know what to do with her at all. And it seems to me like they still don't in a way, but they're trying to make Emma look strong. So I can appreciate that. But as far as this one goes, um, I do think it's possible that any one of these women could win tonight. So 50-50 to me. Bailey being added in is no surprise. I kind of feel that she was going to be in this match one way or the other. Maybe as a special referee, if not competing, or maybe a special enforcer, where the winner, the women's champion, would face Bailey next month at the next event or wherever. Um, but I just hope that whoever wins, gets to have a good reign. Not that long, not long reign, but long term, but one that's strong. Because I think we all know where this is leading to, and that's Asuka coming to the main roster for the Raw brand. Um, Asuka, who has just been, uh, who's now injured and she'll be back a couple of months, but she just left NXT a couple of weeks ago, and she's gonna be on the main roster for Raw, which I'm excited for, and because Asuka is an amazing talent, and WWE has a real true gem on their hands, and I just hope that the creator for WWE does not mess it up, and gives Asuka a strong push towards the Women's Championship. But 50-50 in the fatal 5-way match for the Raw Women's Championship. Next up, we have is John Cena versus Roman Reigns. Um, I do see I do see Roman Reigns winning tonight against John Cena. It's a win that Roman Reigns does need to have. He's been losing a couple of months. He's been losing for the past couple of months now, and he even took that pin at SummerSlam when Brock Lesnar pinned him in that fatal 4-way match for the championship. So for Roman, this tonight is a big night for him to beat John Cena and get the win clean. By the way, but this is not. If you think that this is the last time that these two will face off in the ring, it's not. This is going to continue up until WrestleMania, where the final match between both Roman and John will continue. Um, will end, and it will end with Roman Reigns gaining the rub and being the top dog. Top dog, no pun intended, in the company. The man, the guy. Uh, so for Roman, I do see him winning tonight, being John Cena, but I won't be surprised if Cena does win because, as we all know, every time that we bet against John Cena, he either wins by DQ, wins by countout, wins by something else, and it gets the victory. But I don't see him winning tonight. Though I won't be surprised if John Cena wins. So Roman Reigns will defeat John Cena. And last but not least, we have is the WWE Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar champion versus Braun Strowman. Now, this is very tricky because I've been hearing rumors that Brock Lesnar could drop the championship tonight to Braun Strowman, and if Braun Strowman does win clean, I will be shocked. Um, you know, it's possible that he could either win by DQ or countout, but he wouldn't get a championship. But you know, Braun Strowman has been on a tear lately over this year, and he has been built very strongly. I think a loss for him tonight, if he loses cleanly, will probably diminish him as a strong competitor for the championship and for WWE as well, because WWE has put their time and effort to make Braun Strowman look so strong, and for him to lose to Brock tonight, if he does, would not be good at all. As far as Brock goes, if he loses this match, that's fine by me. To me, as much as I do like Brock Lesnar, him being the champion has been getting stale. In my opinion, I think that they need to switch things up with him and make things more exciting. And so having the championship on Braun Strowman, Braun Strowman to me still is a little bit green here and there, having him in the championship will, bring a lot of excitement. Because now you're going to have a champion that will be on every single night for Monday Night Raw, including the live events too. So to me, this match is 50-50. Anything can happen. Either Brock Lesnar or Braun Strowman will win this match. So let's go bottom and top again. Quick predictions. Elias Sampson will defeat Apollo Crews. 50-50 between Neville and Enzo Amore for the Cruiserweight Championship. 50-50 between the Miz and Jason Jordan for the Intercontinental Championship. Excuse me. 50-50 between Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose will defeat Sheamus and Cesaro for the Raw Titan Championships. 50-50 tonight between Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, Emma, and Betty for the Raw Women's Championship. Roman Reigns will defeat John Cena. And 50-50 between Brock Lesnar, the champion, going against Braun Strowman for the WWE Universal Championship. But when it comes to it, guys, think about this. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you more neutral about tonight's WWE No Mercy? What are you expecting? What are your predictions? Please put them in the comments down below. And next time is Nate saying peace. Take care. We'll see you guys there for us for coming up later on the afternoon, touch tomorrow, or in the comments. So stay tuned. So until next time, take care, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a good day, guys. Or your Sunday. Enjoy No Mercy tonight. I'm gonna see it how it all turns out, and I'm out. Bye.